If somebody's going to represent you in your sale of your business or purchasing a business, an agent has to consider all aspects of the transaction. A transaction could be very complex, there could be a lot of stages. And an agent who doesn't understand those stages or comprehensively report on those stages to you so that you understand it as a seller or a buyer is not going to get the best deal for you, or indeed being able to explain the transaction or the selling opportunity to a potential buyer or seller. He needs to get under the skin of your business. He needs to understand where you are, what your ambitions are about selling or buying a business, and then he needs to understand, is that achievable? You've asked me to find you a lettings business or a sales business to buy that has these considerations. I want to be able to keep the business for 20 years, or I want to be able to keep it and sell it. I don't have an exit plan. Do I need an exit plan? All these things are important things to understand about the aspirations of the buyer. Now, a good agent's going to ask all these questions so he can, as far as he possibly can, understand where you want to be and where you want to go. Now, if he doesn't ask you those questions, he simply says, do you want to buy a business? I'll go and find one for you. Then I would be concerned, because you can buy businesses that succeed and you can buy businesses that can fail. Certainly the acquisitions group, we have one intention and one intention only. You can buy a business that will succeed, or you can sell a business with its best possible value being achieved to the right party. For many years, I can remember 10 or 12 years ago, there was a large corporate buying businesses by writing a check and never seeing the business. And that failed for that business because they didn't realize how important it was for the sellers to know that you're going to look after their business after they've bought it. It's important that we find the right buyer for the business, because most people who are selling businesses have known their landlords for years, known their tenants for years, known their staff for years, owned the premises for years, and is a pillar of the community in some cases. And they're not going to want somebody to buy it who's never going to take that forward. And the staff are all going to get fired, they're going to be disappointed, they have a different management style. And merging cultures can be really important. Many times I've bought and sold a business and I've spoke to one seller and one buyer, and I've realized the way he runs his business is totally different to the way this buyer wants to run the business. Is it going to work? Taking these things into consideration is important.